Alright, this video is a very long overdue type video that I've been meaning to do for the past few months, but tried to do it but never gotten around to uploading it, and then decided, you know what, redo it. But now I'm actually doing this in my newer review format. So this is a review of the Zcube brand Pyraminx. The box of it is this kind of box, pretty interesting looking box. Yeah. And surprisingly, the website it gives is not even a real website. If you try to look it up or go to it, it's not an active website. It just redirects you to this weird page thing that's just basically just a bunch of words and stuff, and that's not even working. This puzzle also comes with an instruction manual that's made with this very cheapo paper. Maybe thinking, that looks familiar. Well, it's basically similar to what we've been getting with the Zcube Pyraminx. Yeah. And I got it in stickerless because, one, I kind of wanted a stickerless Pyraminx. And since this is my first stickerless Pyraminx ever, then that's kind of awesome too. When you first get it out of the box, it may be a bit stiff and really horrible, but once you break it in and lube it, it's actually really good. Like, I mean, really good. But the only downside is that it's very clicky, as you can hear. But other than that, it's good. Corner cut is meh. Yeah. The size of it is just like a few millimeters smaller than like your standard Pyraminx. Here's it compared to Moyu's original Pyraminx. Yeah, as you can see, it's just a tiny bit smaller, but not by much. The mechanism of it is unique. If I get out a piece. Yeah. So here's the internal. It's here's an edge of what an edge looks like. From what it looks like a little bit smaller version of one the Kai Pyraminx is, but not really. And most of the Pyraminxes today have very similar mechanism. And then this one has a big hole in the middle of it, versus like what you would be getting on some of the older Pyraminxes, like this, this Moyu Pyraminx. One thing to note is when you're actually taking off this corner cap to adjust the tension, it's kind of tricky at first to get it off, but once you do it enough time, it will be easier to do. And when I tried it the first time, I heard a snap, and I thought, oh, I broke it or something like that. But no, I didn't. And when putting it back on, you have to make sure these slits line up with the other two parts, and make sure that it has a firm click on it. Yeah. That also helped pretty well with these caps just randomly falling off during a solve, or if you drop it some way like that. But otherwise, it's really good. Price-wise for this, it's somewhere in between $7 and $10 depending on where you buy it from. But otherwise, this is a really good Pyraminx, and I like the size of it, and it's my new main Pyraminx. My old main was the Moyu one, but this one is a bit better, and I've been getting better, good, consistent time, more sub 10, but other than that, it's really good, cheap Pyraminx that's not too overly expensive, and that comes with in a wide variety of different colors, like a black, white, primary, transparent cichlid, like this one, cichlid bright with a pink, and then a few other variations as well. Yeah. And Zcube in the past has made some interesting puzzles, but a lot of them are like either just rebrand or clones of existing puzzles, but they're more known for the stickers that they make. But this puzzle right here is not really a clone or knockoff of an existing puzzle, because it uses its own unique mechanism and unique size. So yeah, anyway, I would highly recommend buying it.